Hello, hello, everybody. What is happening tonight? And out of nowhere, where did it come from? There's a big announcement behind me. I know a lot of you have been speculating, and I know you are all as excited as I am to find out what's happening. I'm going to be completely honest with you here, everybody. I don't 100% know what is happening, so I'm going to be learning, along with you guys, exactly what is happening. Might be a bit of a hint though, as somebody has just popped up on the screen. Somebody joined a channel that was not meant to. Fingers crossed we'll get that sorted and get that fixed. I'm just going to take myself off the screen for a second, just while the guys get that sorted. I think we're good now. There we go. Again, a couple of small technical things, but it all adds to the excitement. How are you all doing? Good evening and welcome. Salam to all of you. We are live, and I think some of you may have a clue what might be coming. That picture behind us has become a little bit epic in Clash of Clans, and we sort of know who it might be. Let's not tease you any longer. We're going to dive over. We've got some very interesting people with a lot to say, and I'm going to be your voice here. I'm going to be asking them some questions because I want to know what's happening as well, just as much as you do. Let's dive straight over and find out what's happening. Good evening, everybody. How are you all doing?
We're doing
well. How are you?
I am really well. Now, who's this above you? Who do I think I recognize him. Can you introduce him for me?
Well, this is Gaku from Queen Walker. Happy birthday, Gaku.
Yeah,
this is your birthday.
Thank you.
And I believe it is Klaus' birthday as well.
Yeah.
Yes. So we wanted to announce, there's a big announcement, obviously, Queen Walkers. Do you want to do the honor?
No, I would let you.
So we decided for Queen Walker to be our esports team. We were sponsored Queen Walker. I believe it was not such a tough decision to have Queen Walker as a team for us. We had lots of demand as far as sponsoring teams. We had to make a choice, but as soon as Queen Walker contacted us, it was a yes from the start. There was no other option. We love them.
I've heard you talk on stream quite a lot about the fact that you love Queen Walkers. What is it about Walkers that makes them special? What makes them the clan that you wanted to work with more than any other?
Well, first of all, we are friends. We've been friends. We are friends with a lot of players. But what I like about, Gaku, Klaus, Stars, Utah, Stadra, they are very humble people, very humble. And there is never any drama with them. They are so happy all the time, happy to they're just humble people, and that's what we are all about. No drama, no complication. It's just they are pure in our hearts.
They function well as a unit when they play. They're very good at base building. I've seen their bases.
And they're great players.
Great players. And they're very down to earth. Because many teams approached us, every team has their own personality and their own, I would say, character and, how they function. And they align the most with us because we don't like any of the extracurricular. We like straightforward. We like to clash. They like to clash. They like it simple. We keep it simple. It was.
And I mean, look at Gaku's face. I mean, he's so cute.
Then on top of that, I mean, I know we said many times that we wouldn't be part of any sport, but when Gaku came to us and Strada and Klaus, it was the only team that aligned very well with our ideology.
Yeah.
So based on that, today you have the Queen Walkers in front of you with us.
Well, let's move over to the Queen Walkers. Gaku, hello. Happy birthday, and happy birthday to Klaus as well. I don't know if I dare do this. I was going to try it. I don't know. Go on, I'll try it. I want to say Tanjobi Omiditu.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, I got it, yes. That's better than a 3-star. That felt good. I wasn't sure if I was going to manage it, but I thought I'd try. So great to see you again. Can you tell me a little bit about how you're feeling right now? Because for 2 years, a lot of big organisations have tried to sign Queen Walkers. What's changed? What's the excitement for working as part of the Mr. and Mrs. Mujtaba as the Stephanie?
Gaku did not get any of that.
Oh, wow.
Gaku, let's make it simple. Gaku, how can I say that? Why us? And why nobody else?
Oh, no. We like Stephanie and Mujtaba.
Oh, he lets his attacks do the talking, that much is for sure. The 3-stars tell you a lot. Gaku, thank you very much. Going back to yourselves though, there's a lot of questions in the community, and I want to take this opportunity to kind of be the voice of the community and ask a couple of them. Obviously the biggest one is, how will this affect Queen Walkers? Will we see them in less events? Will it affect them? You know, obviously right now they're absolutely on fire in Clash of Clans. How will this affect Queen Walkers going forwards? Will it change anything? Will we get to see more of them maybe?
It doesn't change anything. Queen Walker is free to play any tournaments. There are still Queen Walker. I mean, we are not changing the clan names by Queen Walkers, and makes a great impact in the game. So there are still Queen Walker. They're just being sponsored by Mr. and Mrs Mujtaba Esports, and they're free to play any tournament. We just like to help them out.
And you've both had a very busy sort of, I'm not going to say 12 months, more than that. You've been involved in, I was just having a look through some of the Discord server that we're on, which, by the way, if anybody's not on it, please do hop on there. If you want to keep up with the latest news, that's where you need to be. It's in the YouTube channel right now. But you've been very busy. Obviously, the Stephanie Championship, everybody's talking about it. It is the biggest prize pool ever in Clash of Clans outside of Worlds, which is amazing. But more than that, I mean, I heard your announcement the other day that you're going to be doing more with the lower town hall levels. You want to increase the competition for players that perhaps aren't in the competitive scene. Then, of course, Queen Walkers come on board. How does this all tie together? What's the long-term goal?
Well, long-term goal is to make COC community, regardless what town hall you are, to be more active, to have more reward, and to be more passionate about the game, and to want to play the game. No matter what town hall you have, you play at your own level. Of course, max town hall is harder. You're going to see more competition, but we want to give the opportunity to smaller town hall to have their own championship. I believe it's a big statement in the game, and a lot of players have quit because they don't get to play any tournament or championship. So I think it's necessary for all players in Clash of Clans to be excited about playing a championship.
It's very simple. This is a cell phone. Everyone has a cell phone. Not everyone has a PS5. So you will have a lot of users if you are playing a mobile game. You will have when someone cannot afford to buy a PS5, that means that they won't be able to get, let's say, a gold pass. Sometimes they're not going to get what right now. Max 14 is almost $30,000 to gem from 1 to 14. No one's gonna do that. 35,000. Yeah, no. We've done it. We know.
I'm not doing it. I've seen your video. I'm not doing it, but I've seen your video. I know.
So hypothetically, that's what. So a lot of people are gonna stay at. They're gonna go slowly. They're gonna on their off time. Someone is driving a motorcycle in a third world country. Someone sitting in the back will be playing the game. So that is your end user. So you have to identify your end user from a business marketing aspect. So that means there'll be a town 7 and 8. They're going to gradually go up. They're not going to do the game in 2 years and then have a 14. They're going to take probably 4 years. So you need to, but if the games stalls, if they stall, their growth stalls at that town hall, they are not given avenues to grow or to assimilate into the game like PUBG and Fortnite and other games are doing, because when you start one of those games, you just start and it just goes. So at this point, what will happen is that the user is going to stop using. But if there is some place that they can come, they can talk, there's a community that exists for their town hall, they will want to engage. Once you engage, that's when they won't leave. You always need to engage. You cannot say that the max is 14 and this is where we want everyone to be. Tough luck. Guess what? Half of the users not even there. And the other half, there's other issues. Let's not talk about that.
Okay, then a simpler question, and I know you've already touched on this, but a lot of people love the name Queen Walkers. I'm one of them. I'll admit it. I think it's synonymous with Clash of Clans. It is a foundation of the esports community. Town Hall 12 World Championships, Town Hall 13 World Championships, going to the Town Hall 14 World Championships. People are terrified about the name. What will happen to the name Queen Walkers?
The name of the clan is not going to change. It's going to be Queen Walker. We love their name, and I don't believe we need to change their name. They are who they are. As far as their ID, their account, they will make a modification.
A modification to the account? You're going to have to explain that one a little bit. What does that mean?
Well, they will...
You will display it?
Yes. Gaku will show you.
Gaku, it's your time to shine. What are we looking at?
Do you think?
I think we need to push us out and Gaku in the and his,
yeah, we need to see his device.
Or his.
If I go into the clan right now, will I see anything?
Go ahead and go ahead and go to the clan.
So right now I can see a lot of Gakus, a lot of level 99s, level 77s and 66s. Okay, so no changes yet is what we're saying. We'll have a look soon, because I get the feeling they're trying to hint at us that something will be happening. So we'll keep our eyes on that. Gaku, you've got to answer one question for me. I don't think he's going to. Oh, look at this. Even now, he's on an interview for Queen Walkers, and he's that focused on Clash of Clans that he can't take a minute away. That's a pro player. All right, we're looking at the screen now. Let's go closer.
Oh,
and there it is. You can see there. I'll go on the clan screen just in case you guys can't see it on the stream. But we've just switched over. Where did that one go? There's too many Gakus. I need to find him again. But he has switched over to SM Gaku. I don't know if you saw that. And there it is. I'll just go to his profile so you can see it a little bit bigger. But SM Gaku on the screen. And that is the only change we'll be making. Obviously, Queen Walker's such a big name. We want to keep enjoying it. The players, of course, will represent the sponsors, as they should do. And obviously, we'll keep the name Queen Walkers. And I know a lot of you had questions about that. So great to see it. And obviously, we'll keep looking, because I think the others will be changing over shortly as well. Now then, just swinging back to yourselves a second. Obviously, Stephanie Championship Qualifier 2. What an event. I mean, Qualifier 1 did really well, but Qualifier 2, I mean, I've looked at the viewer numbers, I've seen how much people have been talking about it. It went up a lot. What are we thinking for Qualifier 3? Have we got even more to come? Because I know that every clan wants a spot in that finals.
Well, it comes to a point that we have so many clans applying that we need to make a selection. We have more than 1,000 and something requests.
Yeah.
So
we had to make the brackets bigger because there were.
Yes.
I mean, that 100 or 200 will just not work.
Sorry, go back. 1,000 requests.
Yes, we have almost 1,015.
Yeah.
I think on the bracket size, we may even go bigger, based on how the applications are flowing in. So, I mean, we're going to try to accommodate everything.
Right.
I mean, to the best. And I'm sorry if someone gets left out, but we're going to try.
1,000 requests is crazy. I didn't know there were 1,000 full sports teams available. That is truly impressive. And obviously, I mean, that's a monumental task to get all those together and get those wars started. But we saw what happened once we got to the late stages of Qualifier 2. I mean, there were some truly impressive wars. Can you remind me, what was the result of the last final?
Queen Walker's win.
Queen Walker's win. Is that something we're going to hear more and more of, do we think? We'll see. Again, I've got to ask the question, will Queen Walkers get any advantages in the Stephanie Championship?
No. Like we said, it's a fair tournament. It's not because we're sponsoring them that they would have an advantage or, privilege.
And the face cam and everything is going to be there as is.
Yes.
It's going to be exactly. And these guys play very fair. It's like they play 100% fair. There's no question. I mean, like you said, the last 3 years you've been some Town Hall 12 championship. You've been seeing them. If there was an issue, it would have came up, and it hasn't. We all know how they are.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
So we want to talk about what we have done so far in the Stephanie Cup tournament. Because a lot of people don't know, that just joined. And so we have done the Stephanie Championship for the T13 at the time, which was the Max Town Hall. We have done Winter Clash tournament. The Lower Town Hall tournament we have done from T7 to T12. The regional events for many different countries. We have done the Mixed Town Hall tournament. We have done the warm-up event, which was huge. We're doing right now the Town Hall 14 tournament, which is at 50K. We're doing daily gold passes event for the Lower Town Hall. You
mentioned the daily goal passes events. Obviously, this is something that everybody can get involved with. How do they do that? Where do they get involved?
Discord.
Yeah. They have to join the Discord and pick the town hall. And every day we have a certain town hall, and they get to play 1 versus 1 for a goal pass. But not only that, but we have the 1 versus 1 and the 2 versus 2 for money reward as well. So it's extremely exciting for everybody. We also had 2 logo event contests for everybody to make such beautiful logos. It was a big success. We're also going to do the Stephanie show, which is a fear versus dare. We will talk about that later on.
I'm jumping into a tub of ice.
We know that the mixed town hall is it's on big demand as well. So we will address this as well. I want to point something out. We have extended our team management. Our team management don't get to participate in such events. They work so hard. I mean, sometimes they don't sleep. I mean, I watch them constantly. They're constantly online, and they're like, it's time for me to go to sleep. I only had 2 hours. We want to do an event for them. I think they work so hard. We're so proud of them. They're so dedicated, so loyal to us that we will do something for our staff, for sure.
And that, I mean, obviously that's a huge amount more than just 1 or 2 tournaments. That's a lot of work and a lot of different avenues that you're going down. Obviously, the one thing that people are really talking about right now, as the world is slowly coming out of COVID, we're still being careful, but it is finally, hopefully, fingers crossed, going the right direction. What's the future? I mean, could we possibly see live events? Is that something that yourselves would be involved with?
Yes.
That was a simple answer. There we go. Tell me more.
Yes, of course. This year was not possible because of COVID. But the grand finale, I would say quarterfinals, semifinal, finals, we will go to a different country and have on a stadium a live event for the Town Hall 14, the big championship. Not only that, but for the smaller Town Hall as well. Like we said, they need to have a name for themselves. And they deserve to be playing live on a big stadium at their level. I mean, you do have some players, like maybe Gaku has an account as a T9 or T14.
Yeah, he does.
Yes, he does. And he wants to play with his T14, right? So it's very important for all players to play with different, myself, I get tired of playing on T14. So when I'm playing on a T9,
on here.
I'm playing on a T9 and I have more fun playing on a T9 now. So I think it's fun and it will be addressed as well. And it's going to be a huge thing on a stadium with a big trophy, with live. It's going to be great. You,
Adam, are going to be there. You're our official English streamer. Sumit's going to be there. Papa Magambo, all you guys are going to be there.
We want to announce to everybody that not only Sumit and Papa Magambo are official streamers, but Adam, we had such a hard time in touch with you because you were out of the game, and as soon as we saw your video, we were like, okay, he's the one we want. He's the perfect caster. I mean, in my opinion, you are the best English caster, streamer. You are the best. You know what you're talking about.
All the technical aspects,
right.
You know the game phenomenally well. I mean, I haven't seen anyone speak so eloquently about the game and how you're extempore. You don't stop. There's no
That's my plan. I feel that if I talk enough, then nobody can tell me I'm doing anything wrong. There's nowhere to put in. But on that subject, I mean, you've expanded the channel with myself, and obviously Susie Gaming's done some good work on there as well. And that has added some English to the channel, as well as the brilliant work in Hindi. I mean, don't get me wrong, Papa and Summit, I mean, they're out of this world. They're absolutely superb. Could we see more languages? Is that a possibility?
Yes. We do have on our channel, we're recruiting streamers. So we take.
She's gonna cover
we observe the streamers, their channel, and how they do. Do what?
We're gonna do the French. Well, we're trying to do where she's gonna be teaching me French, and then talk about the game and trying to pronounce it.
So we want to give opportunities to everybody. I mean, we do, everybody, all our staff are on a salary. We want to give the opportunity to stream well. It doesn't need to be a big, huge streamer. It needs to be a wise streamer, wise enough to be streamer for a big tournament. So it will grow. Everything will grow.
I look forward to it. I really do. Like I said, I've really enjoyed the event. And speaking of which, I mean, obviously now there's a bit more excitement, if that's possible, to see Queen Walkers. When will Qualifier 3 start? When will we see Queen Walkers back in action in Qualifier 3?
No, they will go, and they've won, so they will go to the final now.
Did they not even have to play in 3 anymore?
They don't have to play.
I see. So, I thought that they still went there to try and get more money.
5 qualifiers, right? So they're just gonna go through. So like AS Monster was in the first round. You're not seeing them play anymore. Now you're Queen Walkers. Now let's see who's next.
Okay, and obviously, I mean, you've just signed the winners of Championship 2. I can ask you this quite openly because you don't have to pick a favourite now, or you can pick a favourite.
No.
Who is your favourite for Qualifier 3? Who do you think will get it done?
Well, we cannot pick Queen Walker, of course, but who is our favorite other than... I love MCS. I love ATN. Ono Royal too, as well. Batang.
Darkish Mozan.
Space Station too, as well.
This is brilliant. You're picking all the good... You're edging all your bets here.
Yes.
Okay.
But there is also other teams that are not known.
Indian Clashers.
Yes.
There's a few other teams that are coming
There
out.
is other teams that I've noticed are very good teams and not known. wait for them to be known.
I want to see an upset. That's what would be interesting. If a smaller team comes up, if the whole thing is proper coordination and teamwork and base building, if they can figure that out, one of the smaller teams, in my opinion, there can be an upset at one point, and I would love to see an upset.
Right, there we go. So, a brilliant place to finish there. I'm going to try one more time because I don't like to give up. Gaku, is there anything you want to say?
No, well, I apologize for this. Gaku, the name change for the Strata and all of them, they have to do the rest of them while we're
Can you
online.
understand?
I'm going to text.
Text him. It's better when you write.
Yep.
But in my English, please.
Adam, you continue. I apologize for
No problem. I'll take over for a second while you get this sorted. For anybody watching, yes, the plan was that we were going to get all of the Queen Walkers to switch over to SM, and then obviously their name, Klaus, Stadra, Stars, Gaku, the full team were going to go SM. Obviously, language is always fun here. We've got Hindi speakers in America, French speakers in America. I almost speak English, but not very well. And then obviously the Japanese over in Japan. It's a little bit confusing for sure, but we have a lot of fun with it, that much. That much is certain. So yeah, the guys will be changing the name over. And obviously when you be sponsored, you know, you've got to hype up the team, you've got to hype up the sponsor, that makes sense. But I love the fact that we've kept the Queen Walker's name. Like I said, to me it's symbolic to Clash of Clans. I think it's absolutely huge, and I'm delighted that we're still going to get to see that. I think this is the perfect setup. I'm very excited. Like I said, they just sorted that out. I was going to try and show you a replay, but unfortunately I came to the wrong Queen Walkers clan, so you can all blame me for that. And I can see a lot of love in the chat as well. A lot of you shouting out Queen Walkers, of course. A lot of you wanted to wish them happy birthday. Like I said, I tried my best. I went for my Japanese first time ever, so that was a lot of fun. So yeah, absolutely. And I believe there is a third birthday in August for the Queen Walkers, so keep your eyes open there. We might be able to wish somebody else happy birthday very soon. On top of that, I saw a lot of love in the chat as well for Summit and Papa Mogambo, and like I said, I'm a fan as well. I love watching both of them. They're both very different types of energy, but honestly both of them absolutely epic casters. And yeah, you're going to see a lot more of them on this channel, as well as more of me, and hopefully more of others as well. Like, you got a hint there that we might be seeing more languages, and again, just trying to expand the reach and do everything that we can. Now then.
Oh, we have Klaus here.
I think we've done a bit of a switcheroo, just to ignore the channels for a second, but I think we might have Klaus in with us. Let's see if we can get...
Yeah, we have Klaus.
I've not done well with Gaku. I'm going to admit defeat on that one, but let's see if Klaus can share a little bit more.
Hi, Klaus.
Hey, Klaus. How are you?
Good to see you, hon.
We surprised Klaus. I don't think Klaus was prepared for this, so he's just getting set up now. But again, you guys that have come out to support the channel, to support the events, and of course to support Queen Walkers, we thought we'd give you a little extra treat at the end. And hopefully we're going to be able to set Klaus up, and he's going to be able to talk to us a little bit as well.
Happy birthday, Klaus.
He's setting up.
He's setting up.
He probably doesn't know he's live, guys. Don't clip this. Don't clip it. But this, if anybody was wondering, this is what a professional studio looks like. Obviously I'm not a professional player, but now you're seeing the inner workings. It's very interesting. Does Klaus know that we're on push to talk?
No, he has to unmute himself. Okay, he's good, I think.
Hi.
Klaus, good evening, and happy birthday. I said it in Japanese to Gaku, but I didn't do very well, so I thought I'll stick with English for now. How are you, Klaus?
I'm good.
What did you, because you've been celebrating your birthday, does that involve going out for meals, or does that involve more Clash? What did you do today?
For your birthday?
I'm failing. My accent is probably not easy to understand as well for people from
Klaus,
other...
what did you do today for your birthday? Did you have a cake? Did you say something for me?
Was playing with COC.
Good one.
The best answer. So, Klaus, everybody in the world wants to watch Queen Walkers right now. You are super popular. You're off the charts. Red hot. Everybody, I do YouTube, and Queen Walkers is the biggest name right now on there. How does it feel? What's the pressure like? I keep trying. Oh, he's so humble. He's just.
I can't speak
It's okay.
English.
It's okay. I'll let Stephanie try a question. I bet she gets a better response than me.
Klaus, we love you. Everybody loves you. Everybody loves Gaku. We love you.
Thank you.
That was much better. I should have just said that. Klaus, we do love you. I agree. Have we managed to get any more of the names changed? Let's have a quick look.
Well, yeah.
Klaus, show us your device.
So
Okay.
it's a famous device that everyone wants to know how you do it.
This is where the magic happens.
Yeah.
Did you notice that Gaku was on just a small phone as well? I always imagined he'd have a big iPad, but he was only on the small phone there. So that was interesting.
Some of the like when you see a face cam, when you see them play those little, I'm like looking at them like, no, that can't happen.
I'll show you mine. I'm on the 12.9-inch iPad Pro. I need the biggest device so I can try and get it in the right place.
Yes. And I've tried to use an Apple Pen, makes it a lot easier. I told her to use an Apple Pen too because she's gonna break her nails tapping the screen when she's getting mad.
Do the nails work on the screen? I know. I had a friend and it just doesn't register.
No, the nails work on the screen when you hit it.
Yes, it does for me.
Right.
It doesn't. That's why sometimes we're left with extra free spells.
So, can we get Klaus's screen and we'll see the name change? Here we go. Looks like we've got it. We are going on a big pad this time. This is bigger and better. So there you go. If we scroll in, we can see. Oh, we're about to press it. We're going to press it live on stream. Here we go. We need a drum roll. There we go. So now, obviously, you saw SM Gaku earlier on. And if I scroll down, where are we? Where's he hidden? Did I miss? I don't know. It might take a few seconds to update. Let me just see if I can see it on the big screen as well. SM Gaku is there. It hasn't updated. Let me have a look. I wonder if it takes a few seconds to update with the game itself. You can see Gaku is updated. We'll have a look in just a second, but we can tell you that Klaus has updated, and obviously we're going to see all of the Queen Walkers do that.
You can see it in the chat, I believe. If you hit chat, if you want.
I don't usually show chat. This is very unusual for me. But yes, there you go. It's a good shout. That's a much better way to see it. So there you go. We are changed their name to SM Gaku. That one's done. And then, like I said, we'll be changing over in just a second a couple more as well. Like I said, it is always a little bit difficult. We don't have the best language here. We usually have people going in between us. There it is. SM Klaus is set up and ready to go. Wait to see Queen Walkers in the next walk. You can see all 5 of the names set up. SM Klaus, SM Gaku, SM Stadra. The full team will be set up. And like I said, this is brilliant because we get to shout out the sponsors and, of course, keep that brilliant name Queen Walkers alive. It is a perfect setup. Wow. Now, this has been a huge amount of fun, a lot of hype. Is there anything else you two would like to add before we go about anything that you're doing?
We will provide them some t-shirts and hoodies as well. So whenever they play live, they will be wearing the t-shirt and hoodies. I think it's we want to take care of our little boys.
If there's a hoodie for a bigger boy, a bigger streamer, then I know where you could send it. Honestly, it's an absolute pleasure streaming Queen Walkers, and I'm really happy for them. Obviously, they're excited for this. I promise you they are, even if they can't understand what I'm saying, but they are very excited for this. And obviously, it can only help with the events and the excitement and the hype that it creates. It's brilliant to see any sponsorship in Clash of Clans. I always shout it out. I think it's great to see the community pushing forwards, bigger numbers, bigger prize pools, bigger events. It's just a win for everybody. So yeah, Queen Walkers, we're delighted how this works out, and I can see, I've been reading the chat as we've been going through here, and everybody is so excited for it. I think they're very pleased that Queen Walkers stays as Queen Walkers. I think it really is a perfect setup.
Yeah, we wouldn't change their name for anything.
No, that's their identity.
That's their identity. We're
Right.
just there to provide for them.
It's just a platform we're
Right.
providing, nothing else.
Well, thank you very much for joining me. I cannot wait to get started with Qualifier 3. For anyone that didn't know, obviously I came during Qualifier 2, so I'm very much intending to stream a lot more of Qualifier 3. I'm going to try and get around a couple more clans this time as well to show you all a little bit more variety, and I know Papa Mogamba and Summit will be involved as well. They're also going to try and show as much as possible, as well as all the rest of the community streamers. They're all hyped for well, such a big event. It is a joy to stream. And like I said, any final words?
We are very proud to sponsor Queen Walker. We wouldn't have gone with anybody else but Queen Walker.
As our official team.
Yes.
Klaus, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you,
We love you guys. Do your best.
Yeah, we'll be watching.
As always, we'll be watching.
Now I will be watching.
And of course, thank you to everybody joining us in the chat as well. A very exciting day for both the team and of course for the sponsor as well, and for me as well. I'm always excited to see things moving forwards in Clash. I'm glad you could share it all with us. I hope you have a great evening, and we can't wait to share more Clash of Clans with you.
Thank you, Adam.
Thank you, Adam.
You're the best.